Yeah, hello. How you doing? We are going to quickly continue from where we stopped last time. We created the a new paragraph element. Okay, when you click on a button, the elements, the paragraph element will show. Okay, right now we are going to create the heading for that element. Okay, for this particular the element we created. So it just the same, more or less the same way, the way we created the paragraph. It's more or less the same way we're going to create this heading. Okay, let's go there. I'm going to demarcate this with, let me just say, I'll put this, say heading, heading, create heading, create heading. Okay, then I'll come down here just to separate, to demarcate it, then create paragraph. You remember that this a comment, I commented this this text so that it will not be read, okay, by the browser. So I just used it to demarcate the code for creating heading and the code for creating paragraph. So creating heading and paragraph are almost the same thing. There's not much difference. Okay, just the same procedure, the same process that we are going to follow right now. Let's quickly do it. Just little difference there, here and there. Okay, so first you have to create a variable just like you've created here. I would have copied it, but let me just do it. Okay, I create a paragraph, a variable, let's say element heading. Okay, good. That's a variable. Then equals to document. Let's say document dot create elements. Then this time around, the element we are going to create is h2. That's for the heading h2. Okay, so we've created the element h2 here. Then the next thing we're going to do is you're going to get the container element. Okay, get the container ID, the container that will hold this this heading. Okay, we create a variable for it. Then maybe you call it. Okay, you know what we're going to do? This container has been created here. Or rather, we've gotten the container. We've selected the container from here. So what we're going to do is we're going to copy it and move it up here. You know, once we've created it in this function, you don't need to create it again. Okay, this one above will serve for both. Okay, it will serve for both the heading and the paragraph. So no need creating it again. Okay, that settles it. Then we'll now come down here. We repeat just the process we did. We did under here, container dot append child. That is, we want to attach the heading to the container. Okay, so that the container will be inside that heading. Oh, sorry, the heading will be inside the container. Okay, we say dot append child. Then the child will be element heading. Did you get that? That is to say, this heading now has become the child of the container. That is, it will be inside the container. That is what it means there. Okay, good. Having taken care of that, then the next thing we're going to do is we're going to create the text node. This time around will be that what we want to make to form the heading. Okay, we create the text node. You're going to say variable, create a variable, text, maybe text heading. You carry text heading, whichever one, or just heading even, variable heading. Okay, equals to document dot create text node. Document dot create text. Text node. Good. Then here now we create what you want to be on top of that heading. Let's just say the importance of copywriting, the importance of copywriting. Okay, then we'll semicolon, we'll close it up. Then we'll come down, and we'll come down. Then that will be the last option here. We are going to append this heading to this heading element we created. This heading is going to be appended to this H2 we created, so it will become a H2. Okay, so how do we do that? We say element underscore heading dot append child. So we want to make this text a child of the element heading. Okay, good. Then within here we put a heading. Okay, good, very good. So this heading, which is this thing, the importance of copywriting, has been appended to this H2 by this statement here. We use it to append it to this H2 so that it becomes a child of this H2. That is to say, this will become the content of the H2. It becomes the heading, and we are done. So the heading will be above, the paragraph will be below it when we click on that button. Okay, so we have to save. We go to HTML page, we run it. Let's see what we get. We'll run it. The page is showing now. That I'm going to click on the button to read more. Do you see that? Wonderful. The importance of copywriting. It comes out with H2. Okay, then and the text. So that is how to create the heading. Okay, thank you so much.